we talked to kids. We started our season on Monday after Thanksgiving. We talked about setting goals, and they're lofty goals, but said you have to stay humble and hungry. You have to work hard. We're not going to out-talent everybody we play, so we've got to be able to outwork them. We've got to stay healthy, and we've got to replace some really strong leaders and practice well and get things going, to keep things going in the right direction.
From a highlight perspective, when I think of you guys, I think about Luke grinding out some yards and getting in the end zone at the Courtyard on Friday. How does he lead this team, and who are going to be some of the guys offensively that need to step up?
Well, we bring 3 of our 5 offensive linemen back, Brody Bolyn, Kyle Zettis, and Aiden Billiard. We've got 3 guys vying for a couple spots, Logan Cotton, Dalton Thomasek, and Braxton Millard. We bring back a starting quarterback, Leighton Bailey, 2 guys that rush for 1,000 yards, and Luke Graft and John Colbert. Our H-back, Trey Bodenheimer, and 2 of our 3 leading receivers with Cohen Bailey and Cade Shelton. So we're excited about what we think we could be, but it's all got to come together, and that's the attention to detail in practice. It's how they prepare, watch, and film. It's all those things that go into it. We're excited about what we think we can do, but it's all got to come together.
Is Brody more of an offensive lineman or defensive lineman? Like, what did he commit to BGSU for?
He's gonna be a center there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's going to have to learn to snap the football, I think.
Well, he's a smart guy, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He'll be all right there.
So I know he's going to be one of the guys you count on defensively as well. So tell me about this Norwell defense, because you look at the Leos, the East Nomos, the Columbia Cities of the world. They love to score the football. You have to be able to stop it.
Yeah, we're always going to hang our hat on our defense. We've got a great defensive coordinator, Matt Taylor. He does a great job making sure our kids are prepared. We bring back our starting 3. We're a 3-man front. Bring those guys back. We bring back 3 of our starting linebackers. Graduate a couple in the secondary, but we've got some good young guys and some guys who got experience last year, so we're excited about that. We're going to have to be aggressive. We're going to have to attack and be physical. That's going to be our MO, and we'll see how it goes.
Final question for me. We've seen you guys have success during your tenure with Eli Riley and then that group of guys, and now last year you took another step forward. How do you guys handle the expectations now that you're one of the teams that people are looking to continue to have an excellent season, and the expectations are now there for this Norwell team?
When I came back my second year, we went 0-10 my first. I said, we tell the kids that last year doesn't matter. 0-10, 10-0, it doesn't matter, and that's how we're approaching it this year. We went 11-2, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't get us a yard, a first down, a point. It doesn't stop anything. What matters is what we've done from the time we started our season till now, and how we prepare during the week, and the attention to detail in practice. And that's what'll get us. Expectations don't matter. Expectations are things that others put on us. We know what we want. We know what we think. And if we're going to accomplish those goals, we've got to do the things that we know we have to do well.
Well, we ran the ball really good last year. We're hoping to do the same thing with that. But this year I hope we open up the pass game a little bit, just to relieve the run game.
For you, how do you go about leading this team? Obviously, you did it last year, but now as a senior, it's your guys' team. So what are some of the things you tell these younger guys that are going to be entering to playing their first NE8 football on a Friday night?
Well, we have a lot of guys returning from last year, actually, so that helps a lot, having 1 year of varsity under their belts. But mostly just going out with confidence and just telling yourself you're the best player out there, really.
How do you handle the expectations? Because we've seen Norwell continue to rise in the ranks over the years, but people have big expectations for you guys outside of your program this year. How do you handle that now that you're getting everybody's best shot on a given Friday, and there are things expected of you?
Well, we need to just go out there and play every game like it's our last. This year we hope to win the NE8 and make a deep run this postseason.
You play defense as well?
Yes, sir.
Linebacker?
Yep.
Okay. So you got to play defense in the NE8 to win. A lot of good offenses. So what are going to be some of the keys defensively? Who are some of the guys that are going to be taking big roles defensively?
Yeah, Brody Bolyn on our defensive line. Aiden Russo as our linebacker. John Colbert, safety. Cade Shelton. We have a lot of great players coming back. And really just playing behind Matt Taylor, our defensive coordinator.
How do you guys offensively take it a step further this year after having a really great season last year?
Yeah, honestly, a lot of guys made a lot of improvements from last year to now. Had a lot of guys step up into big roles, and honestly, we didn't have a lot to fill. We had good seniors last year, good leaders. This year, we're trying not to skip a beat and just keep up with what we got. We got a lot of good linemen too that have stepped up, at least on the left side and even on our center position. I'm really excited what we got there as well. But overall, I think we're really clicking right now on O and even on D, and we're just really excited for what we have.
Coach was saying they recruited you as a center at Bowling Green. What position do you play in high school?
I'm playing a right guard right now, but I will play. Yeah, a lot of O, but here at Norwell I'll play both ways a lot, and hopefully won't come off the field at all, to be quite honest. I like being out there.
Yeah, obviously you're going to be one of the leaders on the defensive line, so in the NE8 to win, you got to play defense. East Noble scores, Leo scores, Columbia City can score. So what is the key for this team defensively this year? A lot of people want to talk about offense, but man, defense wins championships.
Yeah, no, we love defense here at Norwell. We kind of hang our hat there, honestly. And there's just something about playing defense for Coach Taylor that we all, he gets us fired up and we get excited. And they do a really good job, all coaches, getting us prepared and just, doing some damage on D.
For you guys, now that the expectations have risen, you guys have a bit of a target on your back. So how do you handle those expectations knowing you're getting everybody's best shot on a given Friday, and people now, you're not like a nice story, people expect you to be competing for a conference championship?
Yeah, no, honestly, I think that's something that we've wanted to be picked. We want to be up there. We also like having to be picked against us too. That's been kind of a thing. Nobody wants to pick Norwell, and we like to prove people wrong, I think so. But honestly, it's been an expectation in the weight room during practice. Like we just want to do what we can to get to better that day, and for us to take the next step.